Hello, everyone. This is Carlos Lopez de Almeida, founder of the PlusX Fund, and this is our 2021 Year in Review. So let's start by taking a look at our Year in Review doc, and that's right here, and there's a link to this in the description below. We can take a look here. We can see that we're down minus 11.63% in Bitcoin, primarily due to this horrible, terrible December close that we had. But we are up 182% in USD value. Now, take note here that the fund officially starts on July 29th, 2021. If you have access to our spreadsheet, if you're an investor in the fund, you might notice losses greater than this in the past. But we were not a hedge fund back then. So we're taking a look at the point in time in which I and my partners decided that lengthening cycle theory was a reality. We could see that this cycle, this bull market cycle, was going to take much longer than the previous one, because that mini bear market in June and July was just dragging out for so long, and all the data showed it as very likely that the cycle would lengthen, and it looked like a good strategy to launch the hedge fund at that time, as opposed to the original idea, which was to launch it after the bull run. And again, the big debate about that was, we don't want to short the bull run. The hedge fund requires half of the fund shorting and half of the fund going long. So we don't want to short the bull run. So we essentially decided to forget that and just start the hedge fund. That was, we actually implemented it. I implemented the hedge fund based on the white paper on August 11th, but the market started rallying on July 29th. And I was figuring out how to do it correctly since that time. So we thought that's a good point to start officially calculating our profits and losses. July 29th, starting from the bottom of the market, starting with some nice profits, and moving from there is a reasonable starting point. So what we got here, I got a graphic here, and there's a live link to this graphic, where you can see right on the chart a kind of history of our fund. Starting at the Corona dump, this is prehistory, this is 2020. Corona dump led to this massive uptrend with the bull run starting in late October of 2020. And during quarantine, that's when Alexandru and I were developing Crypto Ravager. And the back test, the simulation, was so exciting. But what was even more exciting was that during the development of Crypto Ravager, I noticed that you could create synthetic USD as well as synthetic crypto. Now, synthetic crypto is something that was talked about earlier on, but synthetic USD is essentially brand new. It was invented by all the various crypto exchanges in 2020, and there wasn't even a lot of money in those USD markets until 2021. So this is the cornerstone of the fund, and it's with synthetic USD that we're able to unlock continuous compound interest. And so that's the future of the fund. And so you can see here, that's when I started writing the first draft of the white paper, because I realized that was possible. And soon after, the hedge fund spreadsheet was created with the initial Ravager investors. And note, these original investors were investing in the Ravager bot, which ended up getting paused around this area because there was no sense in running that bot during this kind of massive uptrend. And then, from the tops here, we weren't a hedge fund yet, and we were just trying to long the bull run. We were expecting some kind of drop over here, but not a flash crash in China banning mining and all that stuff. And that led us to this extended bear market here, which is where we finally realized that lengthening cycles are a thing for real. And so we decided to implement the hedge fund. August 11th is when that happened officially. And in September, the spreadsheet was perfected, where I implemented an actual blockchain inside of spreadsheet so that each investor can have their own profits and losses, even though it's one single pool of money. That was a pretty complex task. And then during these rallies here, we discovered the FTX bull tokens, which are very powerful, and we didn't have much time to take big profits. As you can see in the document, if you read it, you'll understand how we thought that this area here could have been a dead cat bounce, and it could have been the end of the bull run. There was a chance of that, and we were being very careful. But once we bounced off of support here, it was game on. And then we officially made a new higher high at 69,000, a new all-time high. And that pretty much cements lengthening cycle theory, and that this bull run is not over. So now we're in a micro bear market. We're under the bull market support area, just like back in summer. And this is a smaller version of that. We're actually repeating a fractal here. It's almost the same, just on a slightly smaller scale. My previous video does an update on that for you guys. But yeah, so 2021 wasn't a fantastic year. I mean, in hindsight, it'll be the year where everything was created and everything was put together and everything was made possible. But in terms of just pure profits, it was really a struggle. We missed the bull run. I had some of my personal money in the bull run, but the hedge fund missed. We came in at the top of this area with what we're doing now, and then we had this extreme dump, and then from this period forward, this is from May to October, May, June, July, August, September, 5 months here, 5 to 6 months here was massive uncertainty. And we didn't get certainty that this bull market wasn't over until this period. So our only period here where we had more confidence was here, October, November, only half of November, and then back to another massive downtrend. So that's why I say 2022 is our year. 2022 is where we're going to really make some profits. We're going to enjoy our bigger profits, assuming the bull market continues, which all the data points to yes. So, and now we're coming in at the bottom of the market with a lot more experience. The hedge fund totally a well-oiled machine. Our trading is better. Everything is better. We have more money invested. We have more money on the table. We have more confidence. And it looks like we're at the lows, the bottom areas of the market. And we have a whole year ahead of us for bullish market structure. So this is huge. This is huge. We're excited. It's been a struggle, but 2022 is our year. And so that's our update. That's how the fund has been performing. That's where we came from. That's where we're going. And hopefully this gives you some insight into our road ahead. Thank you all for being a part of this, and stay safe, trade safe. Bye-bye.